Well, Rob Tuvey, you've been a fan, of course, of AFC Wimbledon as a youngster. You're now assistant head coach here. What was it like actually to be out there for Plough Lane for the last two home games and the atmosphere at last that you've been able to sample?
Yeah, no, definitely. It was a memory that will definitely last a lifetime, for sure, to see family members and friends there, and to almost just witness a homecoming was something so special, and the fans certainly played their part. They was magnificent on the day. Yeah, but before obviously we move on, I'd like to send my condolences to the family of Jack Lonergan. He's certainly in our thoughts, and his family are in our thoughts, and anything we can do as a club to help them at this time, I'd just like to say please feel free to get in contact with us, and yeah, we're really sorry for your loss.
Absolutely, that goes from everyone from the club, and well said, Rob. The response from us, I think, though, after the Gillingham game the other night from supporters and players as well, has been positive. I mean, I think that we put on a really good display out there, and it's something you look at the bigger picture where we'll be, we're looking to build towards something, yeah?
100%. I think that you see in the first half, a bit of a cagey game. Probably we edged it, if I'm being honest, and then second half I thought we dominated possession, and we showed that we were a real threat going forward, and I was really pleased with the performance. Obviously the goal at the end is a bit of a sucker punch to us, but overall when we look at our process and where we're at, and upon reflection, we're really happy with how we played on the night, and hopefully we can take that forward in the coming weeks.
Also, we should just say as well, it was extremely unfortunate for Paul Callan-By, but he had an immense game. Some of the challenges he was putting in out there. Yeah,
I think the word that you just used sums it up brilliantly. I thought it was a mental night. I thought the way that he was commanding against the physical approach was absolutely brilliant, and he's a real leader within this squad, and I think people won't see the work that he does off the pitch, but he's a real leader in our changing room, and someone who's growing as a leader and growing as a person all the time, and yeah, he's been magnificent so far this season.
Absolutely. Of course, the focus now, on a big trip to the Stadium of Light in Sunderland on Saturday. I know our analysis team will have done all their homework, of course, in the build-up to this one, but they did get beat the other night against Burton Albion, Sunderland. So I suppose on one hand, we could be sort of seeing what kind of response we're going to get from them in front of a passionate crowd, yeah?
Yeah, no, obviously they made a good start to the season, and obviously the other night they had a little bit of a blip, but we know that we're up for it. We're up against a tough opposition, and we know that the sort of areas that we can hurt them, and the areas that they can potentially hurt us as well. So again, the analyst team do great work, and I know that we've all done our homework ahead of it, and it's going there not looking to just go there for a point or look to sit behind the ball. We want to go there and pretty put our mark on both with and without the ball. So yeah, we're really excited to go up there, big stadium, big crowd. That's something that we need to relish doing now, and I think that the fans will start to see that we want to try and implement our style in every game that we play, and it doesn't matter where that takes us and what venue it takes us to either.
And of course, after everything that we've been through recently with lockdown and so on, the fans will be looking forward to this one. But I guess for you guys, it's, as you say, yet again, don't worry about the occasion. We've got a game out there to play and 3 points to go for.
Yeah, 100%. Every time we turn up, there's 3 points to play for, and that's what we go for. So, as I said, we're not going there to pick up a point here. We're going there to try and get all 3 points, and that will be the same for wherever we go this season. We will go there with the attitude and mentality that we go to win games of football. Of course, it's fantastic to see the backing of the fans, and we hope that they can travel in numbers again, because so far this season it's been absolutely magnificent. The support that we've had online, the support that we've had in person at games has been truly fantastic. So we thank them so much, and we hope to see them up there on Saturday.
Absolutely. There's a few things I wanted to talk to you about as well as assistant head coach in terms of the coaching setup at the moment, because we've seen Sammy Lander around here for the last few weeks as well, and he's been making the news in recent times as well. We're trialling having a substitutes coach as well. Tell us a little bit about that and how the dynamic works between you all.
Yeah, so Sammy got in contact initially with Andy Parslow when he heard about his role at the club, and yeah, after speaking to him, Andy suggested that he should come and present to myself and Robbo, and Sammy came in and he presented on our stats from last season in terms of our finishers coming on, and the impact they had on games, and he presented on a method that he's been using at Weymouth in the National League, just trying to add their marginal gains into terms of our play, and yeah, it's something that we're trialling, and as you can see the past 2 games, I'm sure Sammy's probably taken a bit of credit that obviously they've had an impact when they come on, the finishers, so that's really, really good. I think that what his role specific is looking at the specific roles of individuals and when they might come on, and looking at the engagement that he can give to the subs as well, keep them engaged with the game, and ultimately make sure that they're ready to come on and make an impact.
It's certainly something that seems to be working. I was just talking about the statistic there of goal scorers, of course, as well from substitution. So it's having an impact.
Definitely, already it's adding to a points tally. Sammy keeps his own little points tally as well, and it's really, really interesting work. And I think the one thing that Robbo's produced in this environment is we're willing to look outside of the norm of football to see if we can get them marginal gains at times. So as I said, we're trialling it, and hopefully it's something that serves us well.
So of course, as you said, we mentioned Andy Parslow. Of course, we've got Steve Sallister around as well, and we recently, of course, had Ben Ryan down here, the Fiji Olympic gold medal winning coach, and that involvement perhaps extending a little bit more now, Rob.
Yeah, so Ben's been in once or twice a week since he came in. He was really, really pleased and excited about the environment that Robbo's created here, and the players have ultimately created as well. It's a really welcoming environment. It's an environment to learn, and he can really see that it's something that's something special's happening here at the moment. So yeah, he's coming in. He's from an elite environment, and he brings elite behaviours. So he's just looking around the environment and looking at ways that potentially we can improve it, and helping myself and Robbo just with little aids here and there. So it's really exciting to have a person of his experience on board with us, and I think it shows the environment that Robbo's created is one that's really, really special.
Particularly, of course, when he came in and did his talk to the players as well, they really engaged with it, and I think somebody like Alex Woodyard was really sort of enthralled by it, wasn't he? He wanted to stay on and ask a few questions afterwards about the whole situation, yeah?
Definitely, Woody's getting us all to have tattoos, Fiji tattoos and everything, so no, but seriously, it was absolutely inspirational, the video that Ben showed us and the journey that Fiji squad went through. And it's something that the story of Wimbledon can actually relate to quite a bit. So I urge anyone out there that if you get a chance to have a look at the story, please do, because it's something that is really, really special. And Ben's a really good guy, and someone that hopefully the fans will get to meet at home games as well if he's around. Yeah,
it really was. It was a really good talk by him, very interesting indeed. Obviously, getting back to Saturday and the Stadium of Light in Sunderland, good news regarding team news, yes?
Yeah, all fit and well again, and I think it's credit to the medical and sports science staff as well, the work that they've done to make sure that all the way through pre-season, not only are we robust and resilient, but we look fit as well at the moment. So, and there's more to come, so credit to Chris and Tim. But at the moment, everyone's fit and well.
And I know out by your desk there, you're keeping tabs on all the loan players. We've nearly got them all out there. We've got the likes of Zach Robinson, Corey Andrews scoring goals as well now, but maybe a couple more to go eventually, maybe?
Yeah, so the only two that are not out on loan at the moment is Jack Maidlin and Luke Jenkins. They're still coming back from injury. Jack's got a concussion that's taken a little bit longer than what we thought. So we've got to be careful with them sort of injuries, of course, and it's just going through them protocols. And Luke's progressing really, really well. Obviously, he's had a long-term injury, but he's back out on the grass doing some running. And hopefully we can get them two out on loan as well. But the lads that have started on loan have done really, really well so far. We've got some great reports back from them. And it's exciting to see everyone in this building playing football.
And they're going to keep coming in each week and training us with the first team as well?
So Martin Davidson has been employed as their sports scientist. And we've got Jack Matthews and Michael Hamilton, obviously, that will get on the grass and take individual sessions with them. So their development at the moment is really, really going well, and obviously they're now adding games to that as well. So it's something that is really nice to see, that every player within this building is playing football, and everyone's got a smile on their face, which is good to see.
Good to hear, Rob. Thanks for your time.
Cheers.